whoa! I barely fit in the damn frame. What's going on here?
I cannot even see the, where we're recording, where's the camera and everything. But you know what? Yup, here we
Somewhere
are.
around there, yeah.
Here we are. Another build, guys.
Build number deuce.
Yup, build number deuce. This one is pretty good. I like it. As you can see, somebody went overboard, but with accessories and everything, he went overboard.
But we're gonna let you guys know how much did the build cost with accessories and no accessories.
And we're gonna surprise you guys at the end what's gonna be the theme of the build. There you go.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, alright. So, what do you want to do first?
I don't know, I was about to walk out the
Exactly.
frame.
Let's toss everything out. Bam! What's the first item you're gonna show everybody and how to build this? This is a little guide.
We got the H510 Elite by, I don't want to get this wrong, NZXT.
What made you decide to get that?
I like it because of the form factor. Is a mid tower.
Okay.
So it's not too big or too small. My old tower was, it looked like a freaking server.
Alright.
But this one, I like the fact that it has the clear glass case in the front and it has a white accent.
Let's jump to it. Let's go.
Look at that
Pretty
puppy
cool.
right
Pretty
there.
cool.
Look at that.
Oh, this time you brought the big guns, huh?
Yeah, so check it out, guys. It's got the power button and it also has a USB-C
That's pretty awesome.
adapter at the top.
Alright.
This case, what it has on the glass, it's magnetized. So when you set it back in, it'll just snap back in place. And here's a shot from the inside.
How much was that?
This case was $149.99. It comes with the 240mm fans in the front, which are RGB, and these are controlled by a special software that is part of the NZXT case. It also comes with a 120mm fan and another 140 on the top. So we're good with it. We're good with the airflow. The only thing is that the ones from the rear and the top are not RGB, which later on the road, I will be replacing them with an RGB one.
Cool. What motherboard are you gonna put in this bad boy?
That's an Asus ROG Strix 390E Gaming Edition.
How much was it?
This board actually was, believe it or not,
$19.99.
$119.99. Not $19.99. What's wrong with you? Where are you gonna find a board for $20?
How much did you say?
I said $119.99.
Oh.
This board originally was
$119.99?
yeah, $119.99. $120. Round it off to $120 to make it easier for you.
Okay.
And you open the box back. You didn't even let me explain to them why it's a white box.
Why?
So it's a white box because this is a very good used part from Amazon. That's why I got it for $119.99. All right, guys, this is an Asus ROG Strix Z390E Gaming Edition board. As you can see here, we got 2 SSD slots. We got 2 PCI Express ports, 4 DDR4 RAM slots.
Tell me something. What bad boy, what processor you gonna put on this freaking awesome motherboard you have?
I actually went with an Intel i5 9600K, the unlocked edition. This got it right here. All right, guys, so here is the processor. I'm gonna try to open this sucker right here. Let's see. There you go, Intel i5.
Man, that's some BS. Look at your packaging.
Oh, I know, right? That reminds me of your box. Look at that. Oh man, it's in tech. Oh, look at that. We got a little sticker. Did you see yours? We got a little
shut up.
Intel iCore i5. Wait, did they steal yours? All right, so here's a adult-proof packaging. Fingers don't fit again. That's what she said. All right, guys. So here's the die. Intel i5.
There you go.
There you go. That didn't want to work. Okay, there you go. You see that, guys? All right. So let's take this sucker off here.
Explain to them how you gotta install that in there.
Okay, so you always have to make sure that the little golden arrow goes pointed to the end right here. You see that right there?
Yeah.
A little dot. So there's a cutoff. There's no wrong way to put this in there. And you don't force it in. You actually just grab it, set it down, and that's it. And it's in place. See? It'll sit right in its place. It's a new home. So you just put that there. It's just down.
I know that some of you asked, do you put the paste when you're putting that on? No, you don't. You put that paste if the fan does not come with a paste.
Exactly. But just to let you guys know, Intel, unfortunately, they do not include a processor fan anymore.
All right, now he put in the processor, which is an i5 9600K. Now, what RAM you gonna put in this bad boy?
We actually bought a Corsair DDR4. I went only for the 16 gig, but Fizz was telling me earlier that his system's using up, what, 9 gigs
9
already?
gigs, yeah.
So I think I'm gonna have to buzz for another 16 gigs, make it a
32.
But we got the Vengeance RGB Pro, as you see there, 16 gigs, and this one actually runs at 3200 megahertz.
And awesome.
All right, here's the RAM, the Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB.
And he went with the 3200 speed.
So,
Which I'm gonna teach you how to unlock it because it doesn't go full potential.
look at that.
You gotta go into BIOS.
Yeah, remember I mentioned that to you
Yeah,
before?
yeah.
So I was gonna get the white ones, but these were on sale. We'll let you guys know how much they were. This RAM was actually $89.99. I got this from Best Buy. This was on sale.
Awesome.
So then you always want to use slot number 2 and 4 to put these in. So then you line them up, push down, snaps. You grab the other one. You see there? Look at that. Oh man, that looks sweet. That flat black.
It's RGB, right?
Yeah, it's RGB. The top is RGB.
Awesome.
And there we go. That's installed. Okay, so you leave the other 2 slots open. That's how you load RAM. You always load one here, one on 2, and one on 4, or you could do one on 1 and then the other one on 3.
So now the next step is installing the motherboard into the case.
Wait, we forgot.
Well, what did we forget?
SSD, son. So this was from Best Buy, Geek Squad certified, 250 gigabyte SSD.
How much is the regular price? It is $99.99, $100. So he
That's
saved
right.
himself what?
We got it for $64.99.
$64.99. Okay,
That's
so
right.
$35.
So this is refurbished. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with going with refurbished. Hey, there's nothing wrong with going with refurbished. Yeah, that's a tongue twister right there.
More money.
Refurbished parts.
More money in your wallet and or slash purse. Hey, you save money. Let's go.
Exactly. So here's the hard drive.
The bootable drive.
Exactly. So we'll show you guys. We'll show you. There you go. And then look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. We're not. When we were growing up, the drives weren't this big. We got
They were
these
like thick ass, big ones. And
oh, they're like 100 megabytes. Look like that big, look like a brick. All right, guys. Here's the Samsung 970 Evo Plus. This is a 250 gigabyte SSD drive, and you always want to go with SSD for your bootable. That will go installed on this slot right here, which we'll go ahead and take off right now. So here's the M.2 screws, as you see there. There's a couple of them in there. You put the last screw. Put the last screw in, and bam, you got your SSD set in place. And that's it. So now let's move on to the next part.
Todo playa. Tell me, Tex, what's the next step?
We're gonna mount the board into the case itself, and then after that, we're gonna bring out the cooling power. We'll let you guys know what that is. So this is the back panel. We're gonna go ahead and take off the back side so you guys can see it. This is where all the actual cables are gonna be housed, and basically, the way computers are built now, or the way you can build them is, this is where your cable management goes. All right, so it comes with screws, standoffs, and everything. This one actually, I was feeling over here. It comes with the standoffs. It comes with the standoffs already inside the case, pre-screwed in. So you put in the board. So
Make sure you align the everything
Yeah.
on the board.
Yeah, it's aligned.
Is it?
Yeah, the I/O shield was
The
already.
IO shield, yeah.
It was already put in.
Sorry guys.
So we're only gonna put screw here. I'm gonna set the screws down in this place, and then I'll screw them. All right, guys. So the next item is gonna be.
Well, something that has to cool off the processor,
And
right?
as you guys saw, we are not using a fan.
Yeah.
We
So
went liquid also. This one is a Corsair H115i, 280 millimeter.
yes, I went with the what was it? 240. He went with
280, yeah, 280 because these have a 140 millimeter fans in the front.
Go.
This is where the radiator is gonna sit. We could actually pull this out, and we're gonna pull it out right now. So we just do that right away. Use these thumb screws, but these are kind of tight. And this actually comes out. Oh, I gotta grab the cables in the back. Hold on. Here, guys, this is the tray, and the sweet thing about this, it goes mounted like this. So we're gonna put our radiator right here, where these things are at. So let's get that going. This is a refurbished one also. This one I got it for $144.49.
Regular price is $179.99. So how much you say?
Well, 25 bucks.
Exactly. I mean, I
25 bucks is 25 bucks.
I got it refurbished too. I see about 25 bucks too. And it's working. It's not giving me any issues.
So it came with these fans, but as you saw, hey. But as you saw, we got the NZXT fans here.
Yeah, keep those.
Hey, keep the sticky hands off of my stuff.
Let me see what else you got. What else it comes?
It comes with a USB cable for your pump, and then the radiator.
You got it black.
So you can hide it. And then the mounting hardware.
Nice.
And that's about it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna mount the radiator onto the fan tray that came with the case. All right, guys. So this is the radiator. This is gonna go mounted on this part here.
Nice.
It goes on the inside like that.
Nice. Plug and play, man.
Yeah,
Plug
exactly.
and play.
That's the only way to go. Alright guys, so these are the original screws that came with the fan and the tray. So they were replaced with screws that are about 1.5 inches long. These are it right here. You put them into 4 slots on each fan, and this is your finished product right here.
Nice.
And that's how it goes into the case. So now we're gonna mount it in the case. This X bracket goes mounted. Okay, if I can take it out in these 4 holes, and you move these thumb screws. Well, not thumb screws, but these screws. You move them down, just so you could align it here, and then you put these screws in the holes. Snaps into place right here, and then you put in the standoffs, which are these right here. You put these standoffs on the other side of the board. That's where you're gonna mount your actually liquid cooling. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and mount the radiator, and we'll do this right after that one. Prior to everything, make sure you put in the standoffs as the case is standing up, because that back plate will come off. So we'll go ahead and put in the other 2 standoffs. So the only thing left to plug in here is actually these cables, and put this pump onto the CPU. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the final install for the processor part. So we have 4 thumb screws. We're gonna put this here, and like I said before, it already has the thermal grease or thermal paste, whichever way you guys want to call it, doesn't matter, makes no difference. It serves the same purpose. Got the EVGA as mentioned before, 850 power supply. Oh, look at that, I forgot to take the wrapper off. You get
come with
a ton load of cables here, and you get your thick connector for the power. All right, guys, so here we go. Look at this. Look at this bad boy right here. All right, let's open it. Smells brand new too.
where does it come, Teck?
All right, so here we go. Check it out, guys.
Awesome.
Right there.
Beauty.
Look at that, 850 EVGA, everything right here. All right, guys, so this is a braided ATX sleeve cable extension kit by Kodo. I have not opened this up yet either, and I'll show it to you guys here. It's white, of course, you know, to go with the accents of the case. And what this does, it helps you to hide the actual power supply cables, which are black. You connect it here, and it makes it look nice and neat in the front.
Extenders.
Exactly. So what these do is, I mentioned before, we'll show you guys a close-up after we're done. This goes to the side of the case, which let me show you guys real quick. This goes through here. There's a hole on the bottom, or wherever you want to put it from. This one would actually go through here. Comes out the other side, and this allows for it to look a lot more nicer on the inside. That's why it's a white accent. So this cable goes in, the power supply cable goes in through here. This is a 24-pin one. Actually, it was the wrong way. No, it was the right way. Was it? No, it was the wrong way.
So what's the right way?
First it was the right way, then it was the wrong way. Ah, so this goes in. Yeah. Into here. So then what you do here is you want to bend it a little, grab it, and then plug it in, snaps in, and there you go. That's it. So what you do here is you pull whatever excess cable you have back into the back of the case. And that's how it looks. So this plug right here is USB 3.1 generation 2. If your motherboard has it, you could use this one and opt out for the Gen 1. The Gen 2 actually goes plugged into this slot right here. You just grab it. We gotta turn it
Remember,
around.
guys, we haven't built a PC since my PC, but before that, 15
bam,
years.
right there. So now we got USB 3.1 generation 2. HD audio, which controls the top plug for your earphone jack. And you actually plug it in here. There's actually one pin blocked off, so there's no way you could insert it wrong. Just grab it, put it there, push it in, sits properly, and that's it. All right, guys. So here is the plug for the hard drive LED, and then the power switch. So that's actually down here in these connectors, which is really far. If Fizz can zoom in a little bit, you can just zoom in right there. You'll see it goes on this part right here. These pins here. That's where it goes. So let's try to plug that in. Oh God, this is the hard part where having big hands does not help.
What's the next item?
This is the Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte drive.
It's very recommended for gamers to store their games there.
This was $52.49 on Amazon. This was not refurbished, it was actually new. Hard drives of this size are starting to become very inexpensive, and actually they're very affordable now because SSDs came out. SSDs are the pricey ones now once you get above the 500 gigabytes. This is the drive. Show you guys. It's gonna go installed in this cage that goes on the bottom part of the case. So it's pretty thin, about what, maybe
3.5,
half an inch thick.
So, what's the most freaking important?
That's the one that took me a while to get because it's the most expensive part for the computer.
Which is?
So actually, that's the video card. I got a MSI GeForce RTX 2070, which cost me
20 bucks?
Yeah, multiply that a few times. $439.99, and it came out to about $480. So I'll round it out, $500 video card, with tax and all that stuff. So it's right here. That's the puppy right there.
Yeah, that's a console right there.
Alright guys, here it is, MSI GeForce RTX 2070 Tri-Frozer. This is the Tri-Fan. Here it is, guys. This is a beast. This is a beast. So let's see it out. Look at that.
Noise!
Play hard, stay silent, zero frozer.
Comment below, whoever's the 15th one gets this for free.
No, shut your mouth. Yeah, not valid, guys, not valid. Not valid. So we got a little dragon right here, MSI. So let's peel this off. There we go. Look at that, guys. So this one has 3 display ports, 1 HDMI. That's mostly all the video cards come nowadays because the majority of gamers, we use display ports.
Yep.
We can freely insert this bad boy into its new home.
The power.
Obviously, we gotta get some juice. There we go. That's it, right there.
3. 1, 2, 3, go. Yep. Complete on. We showed you guys how to build another PC. So now, Teck. Tell everybody what's the theme of this build.
Halo theme build.
Woo!
I went with Halo because that was my favorite game growing up. Obviously, we played Halo Combat Evolved up to Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 5. Alright guys, so we're going to show you the Funko Pop and the Pixel Pal that we're going to put in there. So, we got Master Chief Pixel Pal.
And Sergeant Sergeant
Johnson.
Johnson?
Sergeant Johnson. So we're going to put this in there. We just got to tighten it up a little bit and we'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Alright guys, we're gonna hit you with the gameplay now. Hey guys, alright, so we're running Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and as you can see here, we're gonna go to graphics settings and we're gonna see how the majority of the options, they're actually running at optimal. So all the textures and the shadows, they're either at ultra or they're at high. I'm discarding some of the changes because I was showing you previously where I went through one of the textures and I went to low, and then just to show you that the video card can actually handle going all the way to the high setting. So we're gonna run right now with dirty old boathouse. I've never been a pro at Call of Duty, and I don't claim to be one, but I do have lots of fun playing this game. Right now we're gonna play Hardpoint, and as you can see, the game itself, it runs real smooth. If you look at the top left, you'll notice that I'm pushing about, well, the computer, not myself, but the computer is pushing about 186 to 205 frames per second, which is really good. And the CPU maximum, it's probably reaching about 73% usage. At this point it's reading about 90%, but the RAM is at a 61 because I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM on this system, which I'm soon to upgrade to 32 due to the fact that I am only running 16 gigabytes, and as you can see, I'm using a little bit above half of my RAM just on this game itself. So if there's any background items running, it might cause a little bit of lag. But one thing I did notice was that, I don't know if any of you guys play Call of Duty, and if you do, what console do you play it on? Comment down below. The reason why I'm asking this is because I did notice in the Xbox One X, there is a slight lag when you're playing the big maps, when you're playing those maps where you do, 50 versus 50, and I think they just upgraded the actual playlist to, I think it was like 150 players on one map. There is horrible lag on the Xbox One X. I don't understand how is it possible if Xbox is claiming that they're running top of the line equipment on the Xbox One X. But then again, you have to understand that you are handicapped to whatever video card they used on the console itself. On a PC, you're not handicapped to your video card. You're handicapped as to how much you're willing to spend on your system, how much you're willing to put into your video card, into your GPU, into your CPU, and your RAM. Right here, this video card itself is the MSI Triforce RTX 2070. This video card ran me for $439.99, and as you can see, guys, it runs crisp, it's clear, it runs at all the maximum settings with no lag, and it's actually not even struggling. I'm the one struggling to stay alive, as you can see, but I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Alright, so we're running Forza Horizon 4. Many of you guys might have played this game already. Many might have not. I'm pretty sure there's not. Not sure if you guys are into racing games. I enjoy racing games here and there, but it really depends on what game it is. Forza is one of those games that has a lot of high quality textures, as you can see here on this game itself. I wasn't able to get the frames per second recording because for some reason the game was not allowing me to do the overlay to show you guys what it was running at. But you can see here that the game itself is not struggling at all. It's running on the same system, same processor, same GPU, and the exact same amount of RAM, which is 16 gigabytes. I'm just showing you guys a little bit here as to how the game itself looks, the quality of the vehicles, the way that the environment interacts and affects the way the game looks. You could tell how the water, the wheels on the Lambo are actually spitting the water out towards the back. You can see that. I mean, if you look closely, you can see right there how it's starting to throw the water in the back, just representing how a wheel should actually work. If you remember back in the days, games were not that detailed. You couldn't see the little water splashing on the screen or the water coming out of the rear of the tires or the front tires. Here you can enjoy every aspect that you would see in the actual real world. The way this game was created, the cars look amazing because they're, I would have to say, nearly perfect replicated from the actual vehicle itself. But I do hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay that I'm able to provide. The reason why I went with Call of Duty, Forza Horizon, and the next game is Gears 5, because I feel that these games are games that are actually able to push your system to really show you what it's capable of creating when it comes down to displaying everything on your screen. Yeah, I understand, you know, it all depends on how much money you have saved up or what your budget is. But at the end of the day, if you save up your money, you'll be able to get something good or something even better, you know. It's just a matter of being patient and saving up your money to be able to buy something that's worth what you really want. So here's Gears 5, guys. As you can tell, there's a unprecedented amount of detail placed into this game. And luckily, the video card is able to handle it once again very well. You could see, just look at the way that the lightning bolt that was striking that chest looked. It was so bright, it was crisp, there was no pixelation, and actually there's no frame rate loss. You could tell because of the smoothness as I move around and I move that mouse left to right, you're able to see that the transitioning from left to right is actually very smooth and it's not jumpy or jagged. The detailing in the armor that the character is wearing, from the lighting on the weapon and the lighting on the shoulders, it's amazing. If you look closely, you can actually see a small bit of blue reflection of the light coming behind the head of the player, right by the ear. I'm pretty sure that, you know, the new consoles are going to bring bigger and better graphics, but we're talking about a PC right now. We're talking about how you're able to create this custom rigs, these beasts that are created to play video games. Right now we're gonna go into battle right here, and we're gonna try to see if there's any frame rate loss or if there's any lag. As you can see, so far so good. There's no lag, there's no frame loss. The characters are moving around smoothly, and they're still coming at me, and there's still no lag. I'm about to die though, but you know, there's still no lag in the game. Can't avoid not dying.
Let us know what you think, and the most important thing is what you guys are asking: how much was everything in total, and how much you saved.
Let me bring out the trusty iPad, because at these numbers, you know, I have to add everything up. So if you're looking to buy everything with accessories, which means I got the Corsair MK, what is it? Corsair MK2 low profile keyboard. I got this for $109.99 on sale. Regular price $169.99. Got this at Best Buy. And also the Corsair Glaive RGB Pro mouse. I got this for $69 on Amazon. All the links are affiliate links. They're down below. If you're interested in buying any of these products, you don't need to buy all of them if you don't want to. But if you're interested, maybe you want RGB mouse, click on that link. Maybe you want the keyboard, click on that link. Or maybe you want the case. It doesn't matter. Whatever the case is gonna be down on the link below. So let us know what you guys think about this build. And let me tell you the price. With accessories, which is the mouse and the keyboard, it was $1,499.88. Obviously, that does not include tax, because in California, you know, we're the ones with the highest tax rate.
Yeah.
Without the mouse and the keyboard, you're looking at $1,320 with 89 cents.
Yep.
So what do you think? You think it was a good
good buy? Yes. You saved
I
more.
mean, we try to keep it under 1,000, but when you get the damn video card,
yeah,
that's where the issue
is.
is.
Yeah.
The
But he
video card,
saved more
guys.
than I did. I mean, this is a good budget. Well, not budget.
$1,500, it'll get you something like this.
Yeah.
Without the mouse and the keyboard.
But remember, guys, he bought refurbished stuff, so he saved a lot of money on
So
that.
always look at Amazon, and if you see on the bottom it says, what does it say? Used, very new, or something like that.
Yeah. And then you go either used very good.
There we go. That's the term I was
new,
looking for.
or renew. One of those three.
Yeah. So this one was used very good, because it did not come with any of the cables. It was just the board and the I/O shield.
Yes. So guys, I hope you guys again enjoyed this video and the build guide and everything. We tried our best to give it to you guys.
Hope you enjoyed it big time.
Yeah.
We had fun building it.
Took
Let
us-
us know what you guys think about the build. You guys like it? You guys like the case? You guys like the theme I went with?
Yeah. Fizz.
I'm Tech. Peace out.